morning, I am Amogh from 5th B. Today I am explaining about the topic, the movements of the earth. So let us start. There are two types of movements, rotation and revolution. So first one is rotation. Rotation means the earth rotating around the axis is called as the rotation. The rotation takes 24 hours or 1 day to complete one rotation, and the earth rotates from west to east. So the earth rotation calls day and night. Next movement is revolution. Revolution means the earth rotating on its orbit around the sun is called as the revolution. So the revolution causes leap year. Leap year means the single day added to a year is called as the leap year. So we have 365 and 1/4 days in a year. 1/4. 1/4 means I have made an example. There is one pizza and 4 friends. How we should share them? We can share them by making 4 pieces. We should cut them in 1/4 and make it 4 friends to share. And in the same way, we add the 1/4. When we add 4 times 1/4, we get the 1 day. So this is difficult to calculate. Every year 1/4, so we ignore it. Every 4th year we add 1/4 and add 4 times we get 1 day. So there are 366 days in February month. Because of it has 29 days. The revolution causes seasons. There are 4 types of seasons: the spring, the summer, the winter, and autumn. So next is solstice. There are 2 types of solstice: summer solstice and winter solstice. So next, the summer solstice occurred when the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, and when the sun shines directly on the Tropic of Cancer is also called the summer solstice. The summer solstice is occurred on 21st June and at the northern hemisphere. The northern hemisphere has summer, while the southern hemisphere will have winter. So next is winter solstice. Winter solstice is occurred when northern hemisphere is away from the sun, and when the Tropic of Capricorn is the sun shines directly on the Tropic of Capricorn. The winter solstice is occurred on 22 December at the northern hemisphere, and the northern hemisphere has winter while the southern hemisphere will have summer. So next is equinox. Equinoxes means when the sun shines directly on the equator, we'll have the equinoxes. So the length of the day and night are equal at northern hemisphere and also at southern hemisphere. At the equinox days, there are 2 types of equinoxes: spring equinoxes and autumn equinoxes. At spring in the northern hemisphere and at the northern hemisphere, at the southern hemisphere, we will be having autumn. So, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarvesh from grade 5th B from Akshara Public School. Today, I am going to explain about altitude. Friends, we already know there are 5 factors affecting the climate of a place. They are altitude, latitude, distance from the sea, wind, and humidity. Altitude is the height of a place from the sea level. As we move to the higher altitude, we start feeling cold. That's why hill stations are much cooler than the sea level. This is due to the atmospheric pressure. As you can see in the picture, At the land, the molecules are close to each other, and at the top of the mountain, the molecules are very far away to each other. So, we are getting suffocated to breathe in the higher altitude. Atmospheric pressure. What is atmospheric pressure? Yes, this is the pressure put by the atmosphere at the end Earth's surface. Higher the altitude, atmospheric pressure decreases. At ground level, it will be more. But as we move more up to on a mountain or a hilly area, the atmospheric pressure decreases and temperature also drops. This is because of the molecules present in the air. Formula number 1. At ground level, more atmospheric pressure, more temperature, more oxygen. At higher altitude, less atmospheric pressure, less temperature, less oxygen. At high altitude, we feel suffocated as oxygen is less. At ground level, we don't feel suffocated as oxygen is insufficient quantity. Friends, I hope you understand. Now it's quiz time. Arrange the following towns on the mountains according to the altitude given. I'll give you 2 minutes for answering. The time starts now. It's time up. Are you ready for seeing the answers? Answer first is the Shimla at 2276 meter. Second highest altitude is Ooty. It is 2240 meter. Third highest altitude is Kodaikanal. It is 2133 meter. Manali is the fourth highest altitude. It is 2050 meter. Munnar is 1532 meter and Kulu is 1279 meter. And Dehradun is the lowest altitude. It is 652 meter. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I'm Amogh Today I'm explaining about the topic, the country Japan. So let us start. The nickname of Japan is Nihon. Nihon means the land of rising sun. So let us learn the geographical features of Japan. The Japan is located at the Northwest Pacific Ocean and it is the 11th most populous country and 62nd in geographically. It is the country of islands. It has 100 active volcanoes and it has sometimes the earthquakes. The highest mountain of Japan is Mount Fuji or Mount Fujiyama. So let us learn the culture of Japan. The major religion of Japan is Shinto and Buddhism. Japan is famous in martial arts, games, origami and calligraphy. Japan has 22 sites for UNESCO that had World Heritage listed. And the famous food in Japan is sushi and soba teas. The famous costume of Japan is kimonos that are made with silk. The national sport of Japan is sumo wrestling. Also, for its famous tree, the cherry blossom. Cherry blossom has very beautiful pink flowers. Let us know the economy of Japan. The currency of Japan is yen and it is the third largest economy country in the world and it is having the main source of economy that is agriculture and fishing. The Japan is third largest automobile producer, and also in robotic production and video gaming. So let us learn the history of Japan. The United States detonated 2 nuclear weapons on August 6, 1945 at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This caused very loss for the Japan. The Japan is famous for the giant pandas, the traditional tea ceremonies, its traditional fans and traditional costumes, and the ninja weapons or the martial arts weapon like katanas and ninja stars, and the sumo wrestling. So let us learn the politics of Japan. The government of Japan is unitary parliamentary constitutional monarchy. So the Japan is second highest ranked Asian country in Global Peace Index by its military. The Japan is member country of UN, and the national flag of Japan looks like this. Thank you.